Oh, Man United, I really hope you keep Mourinho until we are done with you. Oh, this is fun. Ah, so much fun. Tonight, this won't be fun. Juve Napoli coming up. Alright my friends, this is it. Juventus Napoli tonight. What a game, huh? We have won absolutely everything so far this season. Napoli, almost everything. They lost only one game in the Serie A, and this will be a this will be a very difficult game, because with Allegri in mind, we will probably be more focused on not losing rather than winning this one. But with Ronaldo and Dybala from the start, well, really, anything can happen, especially when Cristiano is on the pitch. So let's wait and see what happens. Our lineup. Now this is just so standard. Allegri, as soon as we actually do something great with our team offensively, he tends to revert back to his defensive, safe self. So Szczesny in goal, Alexandro on the left back, Joao Cancelo on the right, Bonucci, Chiellini in the center of the defense, Miralem Pjanic, Emre Can and Blaise Matuidi in the midfield. Up front, Cristiano and Mandzukic, and just behind them, Paulo Dybala. For me, this is okay, but the only thing is, will we get any support up to those three up there? Dybala is just not good enough to bring the ball forward, in my opinion. He's just not the guy. He is so much better way up there as a striker rather than a playmaker, if you so to say. But it's Allegri's choice, so we just have to wait and see what happens. Last time they played here, they won, and actually won the Scudetto. No, they didn't, because after that victory everything went pear-shaped, and they will be after revenge for the whole season as a whole. Tonight, however, we will also be after the revenge, because we lost at Allianz Stadium, and we hate losing. I hate losing. So I'm expecting fireworks, expecting maybe goals. My prediction: there you go. See you at halftime. Pointless. This is a nervous game. Oh, first half, absolutely horrible, in my opinion. Horrible start. Alexandro, Giorgio Chiellini, especially Leonardo Bonucci. Oh, such a bad start. And Napoli pressed up high, but controlling the game in the first opening minutes. They weren't pressing headless. They knew what they were doing, but we didn't know what to do with that, because when they started pressing, Bonucci, Chiellini, Alexandro, they started making mistakes, almost as if they didn't expect it to happen. If you were at the Juve Napoli last season, you know that Napoli are pressing high. But Allegri learned nothing, and they opened the score after a poor pass from Bonucci as a result. After this high pressing game from Napoli, so no surprise there. Luckily for us, they took the foot off the pedal, and we equalized after a great assist from Ronaldo to Mandzukic, who had it in for 1-1. And after that, it was more or less Juve, but possession Juve. We didn't create so much because they are good at defense. This is not Bologna, guys. This is something else. These guys will be tough to break down. And another poor start to the game. Dybala is way too deep again, and is invisible. I need to see him further up the pitch, but this will not happen. Don't expect that to happen anytime soon, as long as he plays alongside Cristiano and Mario Mandzukic. 1-1 at the break, first half. You can't disagree. You Juve, storia di un grande amore. We win 3-1, and it's a nice feeling to get actually this out of the system, this strange yet in the end comfortable game. I've been nervous for this Juventus Napoli for a while now, and yeah, finally I know where we stand in regards to Napoli, and we are way ahead, but we have some clear issues. We start badly. Luckily, Mario Rui was impatient and got his second yellow and got sent off in the second half, and things didn't become that much easier from that point on. But as the time went by, they got more and more tired, and we took control of the game more and more, and especially after that 3-1 goal from Bonucci. Cristiano Ronaldo was involved in all 3 goals. Unfortunately, he didn't score any of them, but I still think he was one of our best, if not the best player out there tonight. So let's go ahead and take a look at the player ratings. We start with Wojciech Szczesny. I would like to give him, I don't know, let's go give him an 8. And you know why? Because that save on Callejon, that was so crucial, even though that was a poor shot, but still, he had to save it. So for me, that was a turning point. Hadn't he saved that, we might have been looking at a completely different result altogether. Might not even be 3 points to Juve. Alexandro, on the other hand, 6. Doesn't impress me. Doesn't impress me at all. Tons of mistakes in first half. Not impressive in second half either. And that yellow card that he got, what a crazy, stupid one. Why do you tackle when we are in a comfortable lead and so high up the pitch? What's the point? Bonucci will also get a 6 from me, even though he scored, but you are such a stupid man when you are pressed up high and you still choose to pass the ball. Clear it, kick it long, and look for Cristiano on the other side of the field or something else, but not pass it right into the dangerous area. Chiellini, however, started very badly with a couple of crazy passes, but then emerged into one of our best players tonight. So tonight he will get an 8 from me, maybe possibly a 7, but come on, I'll give him an 8. Joao Cancelo, much quieter today than he has been in the recent games, so 7 for him. Matuidi is a tank, but really his first touch is horrible, his passing is awful, not Sturaro awful, but still nowhere near good enough. But he is a tank who works. So Matuidi 7, Pjanic slightly better, controlling, deep lying mid playmaker, that's what he does. Short passes of the ball, yes, that's what he does, but really nothing really world class out there. So for me, just a 7 tonight again. Emre Can started the game. He's a fresh addition to the team, so 7 for Emre Can as well. Got substituted, and Bentancur came on. Awful display from Bentancur, in my opinion. Every single thing he did was wrong. Where is Marquisio? And yeah, to top it off, Cristiano involved in all 3 goals. Everything we made up offensively was due to him. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm impressed by Cristiano more and more with every single game. So tonight I will give him an 8, maybe even a 9, but he didn't score, so let's just make it an 8. Mandzukic will also get an 8, 2 goals, contributed also. Yeah, powerful as always, but sloppy when Napoli went down to 10 men. So he needs to cut that out, but still solid, 2 goals, 8. And Paulo Dybala. We've sang that song before many times, but let's do it again. He's not something special as long as he plays as deep as he did tonight. It's just so frustrating to watch such a good player being misused that way. He's so much better closer to the goal, but then Allegri needs somebody to link up the play between Mandzukic and the midfield, and it has to be Dybala. I would have liked to have Isco instead, but there we go. Dybala is just too weak physically, and his first touch is just too bad to do that job perfectly. So for me tonight, I'm sorry, it's just a 6. But we win. We won every single game, and I'm very happy that we did. Improvements, we got tons of improvement to do. Our next game is against the Young Boys at home. That should be a 3-pointer in the Champions League as well, and this is the game where we need to work on our offensive play and exploit it even more, especially since Cristiano is not there. I'd hate to play the Champions League game at home against young boys and give them confidence because we don't know how to attack. We don't. But still, we need to work on that. Fino alla fine, Forza Juve. Thanks for watching. See you again for my matchday vlog against young boys. Juve, storia di un grande amore.